Y'all know what time it is. Y'all don't know, y'all better ask somebody. Hat on, suit on, looking like a dapper dog, giving them all dressed like $1,000,000, diamond things in its cups. Y'all tell me who could it be but Steve Harvey? Oh, yeah. Everybody out there listening to me, put your hands together for Steve Harvey. Put your hands together. Steve Harvey, oh, listen, Steve Harvey, why don't you join me? Yeah. Steve Harvey, get them on, y'all. Better give me some eggs while I listen to Steve Harvey. Yeah, you join in with me. You come with me, help me say, turn your radio on. You gotta turn it on, yeah, turn it on. Steve Harvey in the morning, y'all. So y'all can get it on. Turn it up. Steve Harvey in the morning, y'all. Yeah. Turn your radio on. You gotta turn your radio on. Turn your radio on. You gotta turn it on. Steve Harvey got to turn them out. Got to turn them out. Got to turn them on in the morning, y'all. Come on, Steve. Come on, do your thing, Big Daddy.
I sure will. Good morning, everybody. You're listening to The Voice. Come on, dig me now. One and only Steve Harvey. Got a radio show. Okay. Here's what I want to share with you. Stop complaining. So I had to you see how I let that one sit for a second? Stop complaining. Do you realize, without us even thinking about it oftentimes, we just complain about stuff? And it comes up in such subtle forms. Man, I don't know why they still letting that lady work there, man. If they don't fire this woman, man, I don't know what I'm going to do. She driving me crazy. She always got something to say. I bet today, though, the way I'm feeling right now, I bet she better not say nothing to me today. Yeah, because today I'm sick of her running her mouth. Last time she said something to me, I should have said something to her. You know what I'm saying? I'm just giving you a small example of how it starts to snowball once you start to complain. It just carries over into so many things, man. Stop complaining about your car. Stop complaining about your bus pass. Stop complaining about your kids can't seem to get it together. Stop complaining about your man can't seem to get it together. Stop complaining. Stop. Have you noticed, I'm just asking, have you noticed that in all of your complaining, it has provided not one solution? The reason I'm telling you to stop complaining, because God is able, because God is capable. He is capable and able of fixing anything, capable and able of curing anything, capable and able of allowing you to get to adjusting to things, and capable and able to strengthen you to get through and change anything. But the key here is God is capable and God is able. A lot of times I find myself complaining because I have not used my greatest asset. And that's my relationship with God. You all have one. Now, you may not have nurtured it, but you have one because God created you as his child. He's available to you. Now, the fact that you ain't went to him, okay, once again, who fault is that? Stop complaining. Until you strengthen your relationship with God and formulate this relationship, you don't have enough weapons. You ain't got a big enough shield to fight this thing called life. It just keeps coming, man. And unless you develop a relationship with God, you need a partner in all of this. Maybe you got another route you're going to take. But every successful person I know personally has a relationship with God. I have some really some people that's kind of up there in the success term in terms of business and money and statute. I'm just talking about that portion of success. And then I have a lot of people who are very successful in their spiritual life, who have become great men of God and women of God. But I look at all of them, and all of them have substantial amounts of, possessions and things like that. Also, most successful people I know have that. Even if you saw them never with a big lot of house and a lot of money or stuff like that, they had so much respect, so much love, so much power was given them from people that their life was rich in that area. Like a Martin Luther King or something like that, or a Gandhi, or somebody who lived their life in service, or a Nelson Mandela who came out and just, people put stuff at their feet because of their service. So all successful people I know have that. Every last one of these people that I know, they have a relationship with God. They used the tool that was available to them to give them the strength, the bullets, the arrows, the slings, the shield to fight this thing called life, and have the most valuable partner right there by their side, their Heavenly Father, God, because he will help you get through this thing called life, man. Stop complaining all the time. It's not fixing anything. Why don't you do yourself a favor and strengthen your relationship with God? Man, why can I never get over? Well, you have not because you ask not. Man, how come I always got problems? Well, you keep trying to solve them yourself and taking them to your friends. You keep trying to do them with your own thought process. Who are you? I keep telling you, man. You're going through stuff you ain't got no business going through. And if it's you going through something over and over and over and over, and the same problem keep coming back to bite you again, all that's saying is you still ain't strengthened your relationship with God. It's your relationship. He's not going to make you have one with him. He is a perfect gentleman. He only comes into your life when you invite him in. But for those who do invite him in, they have a distinct advantage on their road to success. A distinct advantage. You can do it without him. Trust me, you can. How far you get, I can't promise you nothing. How well you handle it when you arrive there, I can't promise you nothing. How long you gonna stay there, I can't promise you nothing. How difficult it's going to be without him, I can't give you that. It's going to be far more difficult. But something can happen and you receive a measure of success and you think it's you and it's this move you made, and you can describe it as I got lucky. I happened to be in the right place at the right time. I got lucky. Lucky is usually how other people describe other people's success. Boy, he was lucky. He was right there. Well, let me tell you what luck is. Luck is when hard work bumps up into opportunity. If you've been working hard at something and the opportunity presents itself, that comes a match. That's not luck. But now, if you haven't done that on a repetitive enough basis, that opportunity could present itself one time. You got to reconnect. Stop complaining, man. Come on, listen to me. Stop complaining. It hasn't fixed a single thing in your life. And if you're a chronic complainer, it's because you really, really have not fixed your relationship with God. He'll smooth it out for you. That I can tell you for a fact. I know that for a fact. He smoothed mine out. All right, let's go.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Ladies and gentlemen, may I have your undivided attention, please? And I do need your attention because today is going to be special. We don't know where they are, but they're not here. Shirley Strawberry and Carla Farrell are not here. Ladies and gentlemen, can't nobody stop us. Ain't nobody here but the fool, Junior.
Morning, up.
What's up, nephew Tommy?
Yes, sir. I'm right here, right here. Yeah, nothing holding us down, baby.
Wait.
Shirley's not here.
Wait a minute.
We have not heard from him.
Wait a minute.
And Carla's not here. And the show done started.
I say lock the door and make sure they don't get it in.
Hey, man, let me tell you what we don't have. You know, because Carla brings the show printed out. You know, the deal points that we're supposed to make, the announcements we're supposed to make, special edition stories, you know, entertainment, news. We don't have none of that.
We don't have nothing.
And we don't care.
we don't even care.
Hey, man, Tommy, say that again.
We don't care. We don't want it when they bring it. We don't care.
Dog ain't ever liked it.
No.
Don't even really see what she up typing paperwork.
Fuck.
Like, and we got to stick to the damn script.
Just let everybody know, Unc, it be 3 pieces of paper on the floor every morning. We don't even read none of that.
Yeah, I don't even know why they be getting. I don't even know why they.
Oh, they quit sending it to me. I don't even get the email no more.
Dog, cause we don't need that. Ladies and gentlemen, Steve Harvey Morning Show is missing Shirley, and it's missing Carla Farrell. I think it's traffic or something. I don't know what it is.
We ain't even called.
Not here.
We ain't even called.
I ain't trying to call. They don't see. When I ain't here, then I get phone call. Where you at? Where you at? I don't bother them. I feel so free right now.
Yeah, we both do. We all do.
Yeah, everybody. Man,
You know,
pressure.
you ain't finna say that on this show. Well, yes, the hell we is.
We're going to say it today. It's going to happen this morning.
Today is
All of it. Dog. Hey, man, let me tell you something. We might bring back some classic. Because ain't nobody. We might do Eugene today. If they don't get in here, we might do Slave Theater today. Hey, man, we might do the Country Brothers today.
Oh, my God, the Country Brothers.
Man, y'all gonna
Dog, we might do anything today. And
We done had some
we only got a
classics,
little.
man.
So when we come back, it's 30-something funny.
Yeah.
And it ain't gonna be what the hell Carla think is funny. We gonna do the weekend update. We gonna do Ask Steve. Oh, ask me a damn thing.
Today.
Oh, I love
This
it.
this ain't gonna be Ask Steve. This gonna be Ask Steve. ASS Steve.
Man,
I like it.
How both of
I
them
like
missed
it.
the same day?
Oh, they shouldn't have done
Boy,
it,
ain't
though,
this
Junior.
good?
Man,
They shouldn't
Ain't
have
this
done
good, y'all?
boy, God good.
No
Hey, y'all,
script, no
call
nothing.
y'all, call your mama and them and tell them 3 Amigos is on the radio. We'll be back. We love to tell you what's coming up, but we don't know. Stay tuned.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, y'all, we back. 32 minutes after the hour. Carla and Shirley are not here. We have not heard from them. We don't know where they at.
We had no clue.
And we ain't got no show in front of us.
We don't have nothing.
See, right now, Carla writes out the show, so y'all know, like 30-something funny, y'all gonna do weekend review. They not here, so we just talk what we want to talk about.
No, we can do whatever we want to.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Oh,
Anything
let
we
me say
want.
this. If y'all ain't seen Eddie Murphy's Dolomite, is my
I
name.
haven't, dog.
Hey, man.
Man, get on Netflix and watch this. This movie good, man.
Boy,
Okay. I've downloaded
It's
it, but I
funny.
haven't watched it.
it's funny.
Ah, man, it's funny. It's funny, but it's hurtful.
It's a hurtful funny.
Yeah, man, it's really real too, man, because I can relate to Rudy Ray Moore, because, man, I wanted it so bad. It just seemed like I wasn't getting no breaks, man.
Well, you know, me and Junior
then-
worked with him in his latter years.
In his latter years, I
towards
did,
the
man.
end. We
How about
worked with
Rudy
him.
Ray?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, comedy club in Houston. We worked with him. He would come through a lot. You know, at least twice a year,
Wow.
Rudy Ray Moore would show up.
But I sat with and talked with him, man, and he talked about that, and then to see it on film.
Hey man, I've had him on the radio. Rudy Ray Moore's Signifying Monkey was the very first comedy routine I ever recorded in my life. I was 12, 13 years old. My mother bought me a recorder for Christmas. And I recorded Signifying Monkey on it, cussing and all. And my mama had some church folks over that afternoon and said, I bought Steven. I left my recorder on the coffee table and I went upstairs. And all the church women was around and my mama said, I bought little Steven this recorder. He been working on it all morning. And she pressed play.
Oh, no. It came out.
Signifying Monkey came way down in the jungle deep. I'm coming down
Was
the
you
steps.
in trouble?
Dog,
Oh, yeah.
I came down steps. I
When
just
you-
sat on the steps. And just tears started coming out my eyes. Cause I'm cussing just like Rudy Ray Moore. Now the church women is, oh Lord Jesus. Now my mama, they old. They don't know how to cut it off.
They keep going.
It took them 5 minutes to fry and play. Stop was
Just another hour.
finally some lady pressed stop. Said, oh my God, who was that?
When they stopped it, just tell me, when they stopped it, what part was it on? It hadn't been running.
It don't matter, Junior.
Yeah, I know.
You heard that
Dog,
album?
dog,
it don't
I
matter.
Was it
up
at that
in the-
monkey going to start to that line?
Snatched started and rolled him in the sand. I remember that, getting the sand. God, dog, he was up in there deep. Snatched
That's when
started
they had.
and rolled him in the sand.
Yeah.
And I'm
That's
doing
an
my
album.
Rudy Ray Moore. Oh, dog, I'm doing my Rudy Ray Moore impression. I'm doing his voice.
Yeah.
Man, them church women home, my mama says, come in here. I know. I've never been so ashamed. When your daddy get home, your daddy gonna beat you for this here.
Oh, yeah.
I said, Lord Jesus. So my father came home. She said, Slick, you ain't gonna believe what this boy did. What all this money we done paid for this little recorder because he wanted one. This cassette thing, and look what he put on it. He pressed it, and I just started crying. He said, boy, go in the basement. Because that's where I got my whipping. So I go down in the basement. About 30 minutes later, my daddy come down and had the recorder in his hand and said, come on, get in the car. We got in the station wagon. I'm sitting in the car on what's happening. I said, man, we ain't never had drove getting no whipping before. He took me up to Earl's gas station up on Ohio on Earl. Got me out, set me down in front of all his boys, and pressed play. I was up there for 2 hours.
Cussing.
Boy, listen to this right here.
You was up there?
Boy, y'all check this out. That's my boy. My daddy was the proudest of me. He'd never been that proud of me before. Because I sounded just like Rudy Ray Moore, and I did the whole Signifying Monkey. Boy, where they got this rid at? How you? I said, I
Where they got it? What now?
Read that.
Rid at? Did you say
Where
rid
they
at?
got this rid at? boy, where they got that rid at? That you done read that and learned that thing. I said, I didn't, Daddy. I memorized. How you memorize that? I be listening to you play it all the time. Where, boy? You don't be in that room. I be on the step. boy, remember the Ray Moore? Boy, I was the king. I was the king of comedy before there was a king of comedy at 13 years old, doing Rudy Ray Moore's Signifying Monkey.
So let me ask you this. You heard a lot of albums growing up as a kid. You've seen some of the greatest. You became one of the greatest. Who would you like? What movie would you like to see? We see that there's now a movie on Dolomite. Who in the past would you like to see a biopic on?
A good one on Richard Pryor.
That would be good for
Dancer.
me. That would be.
JoJo Dancer didn't do it justice to me. The real
Okay.
Richard Pryor story. Can I tell you the truth, man?
Yeah.
I would love to see a biopic of the kings of comedy.
All of you.
Kind of like
Oh,
what they
man.
did with Compton,
Yeah.
straight out of
Straight out of
Compton.
Compton.
I think, man, that would be really interesting, man. You know, I
can see
really,
it.
really think that would be interesting, man.
I don't know who playing who, but I can see the movie.
I can see the movie.
I don't.
though.
I don't either. I don't know who's playing who either, but it would be good to see.
Did y'all ever have controversy, when y'all was on tour like that for that long? Y'all ain't have really no.
You mean
Gotta
internal?
have some.
Yeah,
conflict?
yeah.
Yeah. It was a little bit, man, but it was always stuff we worked out because we was professionals. We wanted to win, so we always worked it out. We had problems,
Yeah.
Hey man, you need to watch your time. You're doing a little bit long. All right, my bad, dog. Stuff like that. Somebody wants somebody to change a piece of material because it's close to a piece of material they doing, and there's 4 of us. So we had to work through a lot of stuff like that. Hey man, I'm doing this preacher joke tonight.
Okay.
Stuff like that.
So y'all would stay away from bits the others were doing.
Yeah. Hey man, the girls ain't here. Listen, coming up, we don't know again what's coming up because we ain't got no damn paper. And we don't care. Steve Harvey Morning Show. You better not go nowhere.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, y'all, we back. Welcome back. I don't know what it is. Tommy, what we supposed to be doing right now? Ain't this
This
prank
prank
or something?
time right here, dog. But we ain't,
Okay,
it's up
come
to
on
you.
then.
Oh, hello,
No,
hello.
Meg.
Hello.
What?
Thank you.
Abby,
Yes.
Abby.
Uh-huh. You all really thought you were going to get away with doing the show by yourself?
We was doing good, though. We really
Really?
good.
We can go home
Yes.
if you want to.
I'll be damned.
Where your partner in crime at? She ain't with you?
It has risen.
Oh, Shirley, we was on our way.
Nice try, fellas.
Shirley, we was finna do Eugene.
Shirley, I'm
we was
in
finna
Ghana.
do Country Brothers.
Girl.
We was-
Girl, Eugene was coming back. We was going to do Slave Theater. We was going to do Country Brother. Y'all wasn't going to be able to stop.
but we was compelling, though, while you were gone. I want you to know that.
All right.
Okay?
Mm-hmm.
You see how I just got quiet? Cause it just,
Yeah,
it
I
just stopped,
see.
It just stopped being fun.
Okay, you here?
Oh,
What
wait a
call
minute. Wait a
that,
minute.
Shirley?
Are you saying I'm a fun killer?
You just killed it when you showed up.
Are you
All right
saying
now,
I'm a
Junior.
fun killer?
Shirley, you just killed
I resent that
All
remark.
right.
I don't resemble it. I resent it.
You can look
right.
like it,
Wow.
hate it.
Wow.
All right, let me drop this prank, Shirley.
Yeah, what you got for us, Nav?
Hey,
We're
Be
going to run
quiet,
that prank
Junior.
back this way. I'm going to change the name to Penitentiary Pizza. How about that? Penitentiary Pizza.
Oh,
we can
Lord,
order,
I'm so glad
We can
I'm
order
back.
pizza even though we in the penitentiary. Let's go.
Pizza. May I help you?
Hello, I'm trying to order pizza.
Okay, can you hold for me, please?
Yeah, all right.
Okay, sorry about that, sir. Can I take your order?
Yeah, I need to order 10 pizzas.
You want 10 pizzas? And what kind of crust was that going to be?
I need 6.
Sir, can you talk up for me, please?
I need 6 cheese pizzas.
6.
6 cheese pizzas on thin crust.
What kind of crust was that again?
Thin.
Thin. 6 cheese, thin crust pizzas. And do you want any other toppings on that, sir?
No, I need 2 meat lovers.
What was that again? Can you speak up a little bit? I'm really having a hard time hearing you.
I need 2 meat lovers.
2 meat lovers, is that?
Yes, 2 meat lovers.
2 meat lovers pizza. Okay, and what kind of crust would you like on that, sir?
That's thick crust.
You said you wanted thin crust on that?
Thick.
Sir, I'm having a really hard time hearing you. Can you speak up for me?
I need 2 meat lovers with thick crust.
Thick crust. Okay.
All right, and then the last is 2 veggies on thin crust.
2 bed sheets?
Veggies.
2 veggies. 2 veggies on the thick crust.
Do y'all deliver to gated community?
Okay, can you hold for a second for me, please, sir? Okay, sorry about that, sir. Okay, can I get your phone number?
342-689.
Okay, I heard 342-689, but I didn't get the rest of those numbers. Can I get an area code or?
No, my number 342-689.
Okay, I need to get the whole 7 digits and the area code so that we can put you in the computer to try to find your location.
I told you my number. My number is 342-689.
Okay, sir. Let me get my manager on the phone. Excuse me, wait. There's a new phone. He's giving me like 6 numbers. Maybe how can he
That's
order?
fine. I'll take care of it. Sir, how are you doing?
Hey, how you doing?
I'm doing great.
All right, I ordered 10 pizzas, 6 cheese pieces, 2 meat lovers, and 2 veggies. I'm trying to see do y'all have a problem delivering to a gated community?
Oh, not at all. We deliver to a gated community all the time. Let me just get a number for you and an address.
Right. My number 342-689.
Sir, that's only 6 digits. We need 7 digits. Well, actually, your area code plus your 7 digits.
Okay, I don't. If you just leave it with the guard, he'll make sure I get it.
No, sir, I don't think you understand. I need to have a phone number where I can call you. We can go in and out of the gate. That's not a problem. When I get there, I want to deliver directly to you.
You can't go in and out that gate. Shh, listen, you can't go in and out that gate.
Sir, I'm sorry, I can't hear you. Can you speak up some?
Okay, I'm trying to get 10 pizzas delivered, and you just drop it off with the guard.
Sir, I understand what you're saying. I'm trying to deliver the pizza to you directly. The guard is not who's getting the pizza, right? I'm delivering it.
But he gonna pay you. I'm cool with the guard. He gonna pay you.
Okay. Well, where are you located? Let's do this. Where are you located?
I'm in Angola.
Angola?
Angola.
Where's Angola?
Angola. Y'all don't know Angola. I'm in Angola.
Angola, Louisiana?
The penitentiary.
Huh? So we can't deliver pizza to Angola Penitentiary?
Look, I ordered 10 pizzas from her. Six cheese pieces, 2 meat lovers, and 2 veg. Look, I can't be on this phone too much longer.
Listen, sir, I know what you're saying, but we're not delivering to Angola. Do you know where we're located? You got to call somebody. We're in Dallas. Look, you got to call somebody in Angola, Louisiana.
Look, I'm trying to get these 10 pieces. Look, lady, I'm not finna go back and forth with you.
Exactly, and I'm not going to go back and forth with you either. We are unable to deliver this pizza to you, okay?
Why?
Because you are in the penitentiary, sir. No one delivers pizza to people in the penitentiary.
People in the penitentiary can't order pizza?
No, sir, they cannot. We do not deliver to the penitentiary. And then we're in Dallas. Do you know how long it would take to get pizza to Angola?
I don't give a Let me tell you, okay, who the manager there?
I am the manager. You're speaking with the manager.
What's your name?
Never mind what my name is. Just know that I'm the manager.
Okay, let me say this to you, since you're the manager there. If I don't get no pizzas here tonight, when I get out in 3 years, I'm coming down there and I'm going to you up.
So who the you think you talking to? You ain't going to me up. In 3 years, I won't be here. But matter of fact, I just might stay here for 3 years. So when you come back...
Let me tell you something. If y'all don't bring these pieces to this penitentiary and get it to the guard before he get off work, then there's going to be some around here. Now, I done ordered these 10 pizzas, and everybody on the cell block is waiting on them.
Sir, I don't care about you and your folk on your cell block. You are in the penitentiary, and I don't even know why you calling or you on my phone. This is a business, okay? And I have a job to do. I am not delivering pizzas to a penitentiary.
So y'all discriminating about where y'all bring pizzas at?
No, we don't discriminate, but we ain't located in Angola unless you're going to give me some petrol for my metro. I ain't coming.
Let me tell you something. I want you to remember these numbers. 342-689. If you see that spray painted on your house or that damn pizza place, then you know my done got out and I'm looking for your 342-689.
I don't give a about 342-689 and 743. What I'm saying is your is grass if you come up here in 3 years, and guess what? Don't drop the soap.
Who you think you talking to?
That's what I said.
Who you think you talking to?
You better get off my phone.
I got one more thing to tell you before I get out in 3 years. These are the last words I'm going to say to you.
What's that?
You listening?
Yeah, I'm listening. Say what you got to say.
This is Nephew Tommy from the Steve Harvey Morning Show. Your girlfriend got me to prank phone call you.
Oh, my goodness. You got to be freaking kidding me, man. Oh, my God. Oh, God, this is Nephew Tommy.
That is. We was finna have 4 hours of just straight
ignorance. You can still do that. You can still do that.
Yeah, man.
Okay.
I don't see how I'm stopping
y'all
that.
heard it. Y'all heard it, didn't you?
Yeah, we about to
Okay.
do
You
Thanksgiving.
ain't gonna try to stop us from doing nothing we don't want to do.
You heard her.
No one's saying that now. Let's not get
No,
crazy.
no, you said, okay, we're going to try it when we come back. We'll be back.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, you may have seen some reports about 50 Cent being suspended from Instagram after he dissed his own Power castmate, Naturi Naughton. You know, she plays Tasha St. Patrick on Power, yes. Mm-hmm. He talked about her hairline. Fitty issued an apology to Naturi Naughton, but his account disappeared from the platform shortly thereafter. Well, now, King of Trolling has set the record straight on all of the speculation, taking to Twitter. Fiddy posted an article that claims he was banned from Instagram for trolling Notori and wrote, "LOL, I'm cool with all these false reports. If you don't know why something happens, you can't just make some blank up." Shaking my head, I turned my own IG page off, suckers. Then he tweeted a photo of himself smoking a cigar while holding his phone with the caption, "I like Twitter better than IG right now. Follow me over here."
You know, he the best at this. You know that? He really
He's always
is.
shaking it up. He is.
He know how to shake it up, man.
He really does. But that's crazy. Yeah, you don't talk about our girl Tasha St. Patrick. You do not do that.
I still see Lil' Kim when I see her, though. When I don't know what it is. I see Miss St. Patrick, but Lil' Kim be sticking out, too.
She was so
You don't
good
see
in that
that
movie. Yeah, I can see
was
her.
good in
Rumble
both
with
of
the
them.
bee, huh?
And
Boy.
she can sing. She's
Yes.
a very talented young lady. Very talented. Yeah, so Fiddy, leave her alone. Leave her alone.
Man, they probably homeboy, homegirl.
You
Trust
know
me,
they
man.
are. You know they are. In other entertainment news, and Jada Pinkett's Facebook show, her Red Table Talk, well, this coming Monday, T.I. will be on there. He's going to address his controversial comments on the backlash he received about discussing, we talked about this as well, discussing his 18-year-old daughter, Deja's virginity. And Tiny, T.I.'s wife, will join him. They're going to talk about how they survive the challenges of their marriage. So that's all coming up on Jada's Red Table Talk.
Hey, sure.
If you want to check that out, yeah.
Jada mama gonna be on there?
She's always on there. Why you ask?
Ooh,
Why you ask, married man?
yeah,
Why you
she
ask?
is beautiful. Oh, my God.
You know, I don't. You know, something happens to him when y'all come on this show.
He changed
Because he was fine.
Before she showed up. I was thinking the exact same thing.
And then all of a sudden, one of y'all come on the show, and here his ass go.
Well, wait a minute. I'm just at work. You make it seem like I'm
No, he didn't
guest
change,
starring.
Hold on,
changed.
Shirley. Hold on,
She
Shirley.
changed.
Hold on, Shirley.
Well, what was he doing
one of y'all just get on this mic and tell me Jada Pinkett mama ain't fine. Say it. What?
She's gorgeous. I mean, she's
Thank
beautiful.
you.
I know you didn't mean me, but yeah.
They ain't saying nothing. Hush over Jerusalem. She got an 8-pack, not a 6-pack, an 8-pack. What?
We not finna talk about nobody.
Jada Pinkett, mama. That's the point you missing.
Is that really
Jada
talking about somebody's
Pinkett?
mama though? That ain't.
Yes.
Yeah.
Her
I mean, that
mama-
ain't like
well,
that ain't George Wallace and James and Brown talk about your mama. It ain't like that.
Oh, like mama jokes.
you're not saying
Yeah.
anything negative.
No, you're saying
No.
she's beautiful and she's got an 8-pack,
Yes.
and she
Right.
does. Yeah.
Dead gorgeous.
You can't call it Jada Pinkett mama.
Yeah, but let's point out a couple of
And
things to
hoping she
you.
answer.
Let's
Boy,
point out a
hoping
couple of
she
things
answer.
to you. One of them being
wife,
you're married.
Your wife,
Yeah.
your wife, fool. Just, he changed.
You so
Yeah.
stupid.
I hope she know Jada mama fine. I hope she know that.
All right, we're going to move on here.
Watch faster.
Steve, time for today's headlines. Take it away, please.
Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Ann Tripp.
Good morning, everybody. This is Ann Tripp, and yes, I have seen Jada Pinkett's mother. She is absolutely gorgeous. You can see where Jada gets her beautiful looks. Okay, this is a sad kind of story. This is one pins and needles. World-famous forensic pathologist Michael Batten has weighed into the Rodney Reed case in Texas. Reed is black. He's scheduled to be executed today for the murder of a white woman named Stacey Stites in 1998. Batten now joins several legal experts and celebrities saying Reed is as innocent as he claims to be. Reed says his DNA was in Stites' apartment because they were dating, and Stites' white ex-fiancé, a former cop who's in jail, told people how angry he was that Stites was, quote, cheating on him with a black man, and some feel he killed her. Today marks the beginning of the third day of the House Intelligence Committee's public impeachment hearings. Yesterday, two Trump appointees, Kurt Volker, former special envoy to Ukraine, testified he was never aware of or took part in any effort to get that country to investigate Joe Biden. Outgoing security aide Tim Morrison said he heard Trump's July phone call, but that he didn't think Trump did anything illegal. After that, Democratic Congressman Julian Castro got back to the main question.
Putting President Trump aside, whether you believe that it's proper for any president, now or later, to ask a foreign government to investigate a U.S. citizen, and specifically a U.S. citizen that could be a political rival. Ambassador?
I don't believe it is appropriate for the president to do that. Generally, there are appropriate channels for that.
Mr. Morrison?
I agree with Ambassador Volker, sir.
But the committee chair, Adam Schiff, said he didn't believe the Republicans' argument that Donald Trump was only concerned about corruption. He didn't think that stood up.
The evidence all points in the other direction. The evidence points in the direction of the president inviting Ukraine to engage in the corrupt act of investigating a U.S. political opponent.
In fact, two other witnesses, Army Lieutenant Colonel Alexander Vindman and Jennifer Williams, a Foreign Service aide to Vice President Pence, both of them listened in on the phone call, too, between the president and Ukraine's President Volodymyr Zelensky, and both of them say they voiced concerns about what they heard afterwards. Two Western hostages, an American and an Australian, now free after being held since 2016 by the Taliban. Both men had been teachers at the American University in Kabul when they were kidnapped. They've now been released to U.S. forces, part of a prisoner swap for three senior Taliban folks. 10 presidential candidates debate in Atlanta tonight. They're going to be doing it on Tyler Perry's massive sound stage. He has the largest movie sound stage in America, black or white. And, of course, Tyler Perry, is African American. And finally, today is National Chicken Soup Day. Chicken noodle soup. Makes you feel so good. Now back to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Bill Gates, guys, is once again the richest person in the world. On Friday, Bill Gates surprised Amazon CEO Jeff Bezos to reclaim the title of the richest person in the world with a net worth of, you ready for this number? Guess it, Steve.
I would probably think about 184 billion.
Well, some parts of that you got right. 110 billion. $110 billion. Billion with a B.
Well, Jeff
How much the
Bezos
guy from
had
Amazon got?
170, but probably what happened, huh?
He got a divorce. Remember? He got a divorce.
So they split it.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. There you go.
So how much does Bill Gates have?
$110 billion. Now, this is according to Bloomberg. That's all? I know you didn't fix your mouth to say that's all.
Yeah, that's how I hate to talk.
Yeah.
That's all he
That's
got,
it?
110 billion?
Yeah.
Damn, I thought he had some paper.
Yeah. He's not doing good, Steve.
Jeff Bezos had 170 billion. I thought you was gonna top that. Then he got divorced. That's the only reason you number one.
Bill Gates has regained the lead because Microsoft shares are up nearly 48% this year. That's where the money's coming in.
Can I tell you, he's not the richest man in the world. Y'all have to stop.
Is it?
Not true.
Oh, why you say that?
He's the richest man in America.
In America? Oh, okay.
They're nowhere near the richest man in the world. You don't understand. They don't have a tax system in the Middle East. There's no tracing these people's money. Mm-hmm. They have unforeseen money. You can't trace the Saudis' money. They have unforeseen money. You can't imagine the money these cats got in Abu Dhabi. You can't imagine it. You just can't. So there's no tax system. They be laughing. I was in a meeting over there, and somebody said Jeff Bezos was the richest person in the world with 170 billion. 5 of them dudes at the table started laughing.
Why? Because that was absurd to them.
And let me tell you something. Obviously, I was by far the poorest person at this damn table. Because that 170 had my undivided attention. I went, woo! That's the man right there. They started laughing. That is nothing.
That's not
they
it.
was talking about what their uncle got and what he got. And the other dude was pointing at the table and said, you made that last year.
Wow.
I said, okay, these dudes is on one. No, Bill Gates, the richest person in America.
Can't be in the world.
110 billion.
He commented on his wealth response to Senator Elizabeth Warren's proposed wealth tax. Gates said he has paid more than $10 billion and would even pay $20 billion in taxes, but having to pay $100 billion, he would have to see what he had left over. Wow. Coming up at 34 after the hour. Some people like being sick. We'll talk about that right after this. Who is
Not
that?
Me.
Yeah,
I know
who
it
is
ain't
that?
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
While getting sick is the worst thing imaginable for a lot of people, apparently there are some people who actually do not mind it at all. Can you imagine not minding being sick? A new poll finds that, Steve, 29% of Americans are happy to get sick occasionally because it gives them a rest from their day-to-day lives and their chores and tasks and everything, work and everything. 40% said that being sick, they like it to focus on themselves, and it also gives them permission to slow down. So what do you guys think?
I tell you what.
Are there any
Why don't you
perks
just
to
slow
being
your
sick?
ass down and quit waiting to be sick to slow down?
I like that.
I tell you what, these numbers will go down. Get this sickle cell, see if these numbers don't go down.
Come on here and change that rotator cuff out and see if that don't slow your ass down. Come get that.
Yeah. These numbers will be way down.
I think that's from people. I think the average person that makes that statement has an unhappy life and position, like at work.
Yeah.
If you don't enjoy your job, staying home sick is cool. Mm-hmm. Because you sick at work.
But just stay home. Just have a sick day. Why do you have to actually be sick to do that?
Yeah. I have
Steve,
no
you've
desire
never
to be sick ever.
No. Well, I was going to say, you've never taken a sick day, right?
No, you're taking some. But
I mean, you've taken a sick day, but you're
all the way out, though.
No, that's not what I mean. I mean, you've taken sick days, but you're never sick on the sick days.
Oh, no. Not on the sick days I take for the job.
Right.
I've been sick. I don't take sick days because I'm sick. I take sick days because I want to play golf.
And sick days are Fridays and Mondays. That's when sick days
all my sick days is Friday and Monday. I'm sick as hell. Matter of fact, I can tell I'm so good at predicting how sick I'm going to be. Mm-hmm. I know by Tuesday if I'm going to be sick on Friday. I know that.
Yeah. We start coughing on Tuesday, partner.
I know. And Thursday is the day that I decide. Thursday is the day where I can start detecting any Monday illness.
Oh, yeah.
That's how you do it.
Usually you do take 2 days off for being sick, if you're sick.
And on the real with radio, we don't even want you to come in if you're sick. We don't want your germs in the room.
No, a respiratory infection, a cold, sinus infection, all of that is like, it wreaks havoc on us. Yeah, if we can't talk or breathe or something.
You take the whole team down.
Up.
Yeah. We're jacked. We really are. But Steve, I do remember that one time in LA when you were sick and your eyes rolled in the back of your head. You almost passed out. That wasn't funny because you were really sick
Shirley,
that day.
Did you see? I was fine when I came to work.
Yeah, you were.
And then something happened, and all of a sudden my eyes were bloodshot red.
Red, yeah.
I
was
know
like,
what
Steve,
happened to me.
You're sick. Get out now.
Seriously, man. I went to the house. That's when I was married to my ex-wife.
Mm-hmm. Uh-huh.
And I didn't even go to the hospital. I just went upstairs. Mm-hmm. And seriously, man, I don't even know what happened.
Yeah, I've never seen you that sick.
But for 3 days, I could not stand up without severe headaches and vomiting for 3 straight days.
Yeah.
Man.
I didn't know what was wrong with me.
Food poisoning? No.
I don't know.
I've had
Never once did she suggest going to the hospital or calling the doctor to the house.
That's the point.
Okay, that's okay.
That's
what
the point
is
you're
that?
trying to make.
When I was
Be quiet, Junior.
She was trying. I thought that's when I knew she was trying to kill me.
All right. We're not going there today. So
today is the day we can do it.
No, we're not going there today.
Already, that's the day that I knew she was trying to kill me. That's it right there.
I'm in here with a murderer.
But look at you. You made it through, so it didn't happen.
By the grace of God.
All the time, yeah. Wow. Yeah, and then 3 days later you came back to work and you were fine, like nothing ever happened.
Dog, like nothing that ever happened. I just beat the poisoning, whatever it was.
Yeah, it could have been food poisoning, and you just...
No, it could have been poison in the food.
All right, we're
That's
going.
That's a different show.
We're moving on. Coming up next, it is the nephew with today's prank phone call right after this crazy.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Coming up at the top of the hour, right about 4 minutes after, it's my strawberry letter for today. The subject, your baby. Oh, this is so sad. Your baby is not cute at all. Your baby isn't cute.
Your baby is not cute at all.
Hell no. The mom and the daddy ain't cute.
Yeah.
What you want?
Oh, that's sad. All right.
He ain't
now.
cute and she ain't cute.
Yeah, this
what you think is under that blanket?
Yeah. This my cousin, baby. I know who this is.
Oh, let me see. Woo! Woo! Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Aw.
Good Lord Almighty, boy.
Baby, here.
I got caught up. I apologize. All right, listen. Right now, nephew is in the building with today's prank phone call. What you got for us, Neff?
Surrogate mother.
Oh,
Yeah.
goes with the letter.
You know, help somebody out a little bit. A surrogate mother. Let's go.
Yeah, you need to.
Mother
you
surrogate.
ugly, you ought to get one of them.
Hey, shut up. Surrogate mother.
Hello? Yeah, Roderick, please. Can I speak to Roderick? Yeah, this is Roderick. Hey, this is Calvin, man. How you doing? I go to the same church y'all go to. Okay. I got your number from one of the guys at the church, man. They told me that if I wanted to talk to you, I could reach out to you or whatever. How you doing today? I'm good, man. I'm good. How can I help? Your wife, man, does she? I'm not trying to be disrespectful or anything, but she seems to be real fit. Does she work out all the time? Yeah, she go to the gym every once in a while, bro. Yeah. Who is this, brother? Like I said, my name's Calvin, man. We go to the same church. Listen, me and my wife been trying for a long time, man, to actually have some kids. And to be honest with you, Roderick, man, it just ain't happening, dog. I mean, we've been trying and trying. But what I'm trying to do now is just find another type of way to make this happen. Now, you say your wife is in good condition, right? My wife is in good condition, brother. What does she got to do with you and your wife trying to have a baby? She, now, y'all already got kids, don't you? Y'all got, like, from what the brother at the church told me, y'all got 3 kids, right? Yeah, we got 3. I got 2 boys and a girl. Okay. Here's what I'm trying to do, man. I was hoping that I could find somebody, a female, that would be a good surrogate mother. A what? You know, what I'm saying is, like, because my wife, I mean, we want to have kids, man. We want to have a family. Hold on, brother. You just said you looking for a surrogate mother, and the brother at church told you to call me? Well, no. Ain't nobody tell me to actually call you. I asked them about you and your wife. I asked them for your phone number so I could actually call you myself, man. Wait a minute. So you've been eyeing my wife? No. I ain't been. See, you looking at it wrong. Listen, what I was saying is that your wife just seems like a healthy person. I want to be able to have a healthy child, man. I really do, man. Me and my wife, we. Listen, you called me about my wife, and you want her to be a surrogate mother for you. I don't even know why we on the phone, brother. Here's the real deal, man. Me and my wife, we can't have kids. We tried and tried and tried. And, biologically, we just been going through it, man. And I was just, I seen your wife. She healthy. I see y'all at church all the time. And I was just, like, reaching out, man. Maybe somebody wouldn't mind being the surrogate mother for me and my wife so we can have a child. I'm thinking surrogate mother. Hold on, brother. You calling me to see if my wife can be a surrogate mother to your child? Dog, and I know it's crazy. It's crazy as hell. You damn right. And I think you done lost your mind, brother. Out of all the members in the church, you calling me to get my wife to have your baby? Dog, I know it sounds crazy, man. I do. I know it sounds crazy. But I just ignorant, brother. I'm sorry? You sound ignorant. Man, there's so many places to go adopt a baby. I can take you down to the county courthouse and show you kids need to be adopted right now. But you can go to Africa like all the rest of them people and go find you a baby. You going to call me and my wife? There's 20,000 members in this church. Do you know how stupid you sound, brother? No, brother. And, man, listen, man, I'm not trying to come across like that, man. Well, how you trying to come across, brother? You done done it. Just hear me out, man. I don't want you to... Man, go ahead, brother. Go ahead, man. Okay. We looking for a surrogate mother. We seen your wife, and we thought she'd be a great surrogate mother. And I know it sounds crazy for me to pick you out of all the people that go to the church. I understand that, man. I do. But listen, we would love for your wife to be the surrogate mother, and we willing to pay for this. Man, this ain't about... But listen to me. If you don't mind, we don't want to do this with no test tubes and all that, where they mix my seed with her egg. We want to do this naturally.
Wait, whoa. You got to repeat what you just said, man.
You got to understand, a real man want to do it realistically. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying.
Brother, hold on, brother. Are you telling me that you want to have sex with my wife?
But I mean, you want to have
me lose all my Christianity right now, brother.
You want to have a baby the real way, though. You know what I'm saying?
I don't give a damn having the fake way. You telling me you want to lay down in a bed with my wife?
But dog, you already got 3 kids. Think about the people that can't have them, man.
Go adopt a baby, man. Take your down there and go adopt a damn baby. Because you didn't go see a damn psychiatrist.
Bro,
what I don't want to have your baby. Do you know what you sound like? Are you crazy?
I know it sounds crazy, man. I do.
How did you get my number, man?
Listen to me.
How did you get my number?
I got your number from one of the brothers at the church. Now listen, I'm gonna just be real with you like a man. I wanted to come at you first and talk to you like a man and see, if you was cool with the proposition. But look, come Sunday, I'm gonna go to your wife and just talk to her.
What?
I'm just gonna talk to your wife and see if
you done lost your mind. I told you the answer. No. Now you tell me you're gonna go around me and what you ain't gonna do is talk to my wife. You
man,
call
I'm
my
telling
wife.
you right now. I'm talking to your wife.
You call my wife.
Okay?
I'm gonna tell you what's really gonna happen.
You
call
to
my wife.
Your wife next Sunday. I'm not gonna sit and go through this with you back and forth. I'm talking to her next Sunday.
Next Sunday, I'm gonna whoop your.
You ain't gonna do nothing to me.
I'm gonna whoop yo.
Me and my wife, we deserve a child too. You ain't gonna stand in the middle of this.
I'm in the middle of this. You lost your mind. You talk to my wife next week you want to.
I got one more thing I want to say to you, man. Is you listening to me?
Say what the you gotta say so you can get off my phone.
This is nephew Tommy from the Steve Harvey Morning Show. You just got pranked by your homeboy.
What? This is who?
Listen.
Man, who is this man?
This nephew Tommy, man, from the Steve Harvey Morning Show. Your homeboy got me to prank phone call you.
Man, I'm over here, man. My head is spinning.
You all right, man?
Got me going, brother. I'm ready to fight, brother.
Hey, I got one more thing to ask you, big dog.
What's up, man?
What is the baddest, I'm talking about the baddest radio show in the land?
Man, the Steve Harvey Morning Show, man. Y'all got me this morning, man. Y'all got me, man.
How you like me now? Anybody?
Yeah, you're the king, baby. You are the king of pranks.
That's all I want to know. Just want to know that I'm a king, Let them know down there in Philly that the Radio Boys is coming to town. The Holiday Comedy Jam, baby. That's Kid Junior Spates, J. Anthony Brown, hosted by yours truly, nephew Tommy, and Earthquake will be in the building, baby. That's Friday the 20th at the Met in Philadelphia, WDAS, and it is a Live Nation event coming together. Holiday Comedy Jam. Tickets on sale right now.
All right. Well, let's get an update on your rotator cuff. How are you feeling? You good?
I'm still in pain. I just got off them pain pills and then got back on them. I was hurting so bad. So I'm trying to wean myself off and leave them pain pills alone.
Hey, Tommy, for real, man, you got to be careful with that. The pain pills, man, will get you.
Yeah, we've told them.
Get hooked on them, so I'm trying not to be. I don't want that. But I think I got off to her.
What did you take? An oxymoron?
Infamil.
Oxymoron. What did you just say?
Oxymoron.
Oxycodone?
Kills your pain and dulls your senses and keeps you stupid.
To go. Thank you, nephew Tommy. I don't know about your Uncle Steve. Coming up next is the Strawberry Letter. Subject: your baby is not cute at all. We will get into it right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, time now for today's Strawberry Letter. And listen, if you need advice on dating, on relationships, on sex, on work, on parenting, and more, please submit your Strawberry Letter to Steve Harvey FM and click Submit Strawberry Letter, okay? We could be reading your letter live on the air, just like we're going to read this one right here, right now.
All right, let's go. Buckle up and hold on tight. We got it for you. Here it is.
Hey,
Strawberry Letter.
Tommy.
Yes.
Here's what I'm going to do today. I've never done this ever before in the history of this show.
What, Steve?
But since I've heard so much about you doing the strawberry letter, today only, I'm going to sit here and see how you handle a strawberry letter so I know what's going on when I ain't here. Ladies and gentlemen, nephew Tommy will do. You're going to do the strawberry letter
in your
right
place?
now, and I'm right here.
Well, you ain't going to miss no more work.
Yeah.
All right. Well, prepare thyself, nephew. All right. Subject. Your baby isn't cute at all. Dear Steve and Shirley, I am a 30-year-old married woman, and my husband and I need your advice on an issue with our closest friends. Our friends are first-time parents, and their daughter is a toddler now. Since the child was born, we've been in a group text with the couple and 15 other people. My husband and I both hate text groups, but we humored the couple because they are really nice people. The couple started the group chat so they could send us pictures of their newborn daughter. We got pictures of the child almost daily, and the mother would send us a text message if we didn't respond. They've always bragged about how beautiful this child is, and I don't want to be rude, but she's not cute at all. When we got her newborn picture, my husband darn near screamed, and whenever we see this little girl in person, I have to watch my facial expressions. This little girl looks like an older woman in the face. She never smiles, and her afro is lopsided and dry all the time, and her face looks ashy. She's 2 years old now, and we're still getting pictures. We want to kindly ask that we be removed from the text group. If I see one more picture of this child looking crazy, I might just have to pull them aside and suggest they fix their daughter up a bit. It's nothing to brush a little grease in her hair and add a few barrettes in it and maybe put some Vaseline on her lips. Maybe they should also tickle the baby so she will smile on some of her pictures. Aw, but forget all of that. We want to leave.
You do this to me?
I know. We want to.
I just want to say one thing.
Oh, okay, let me finish. Maybe they should also tickle the baby so she'll smile on some of her pictures. But forget all of that, okay? We want to leave the texting group altogether. We just don't want to upset our friends. I'm sure we are not the only ones that want the pictures to stop. I'm embarrassed for feeling this way with an innocent child. What should we do? Aw, this is so sad. This is so sad. I'm with you on one thing. I do not like group text messages either. I don't. I would step up and say something about that. Just leave me out or stop responding. Or just stop responding to the group text messages. Even if they text you back and say, did you get it? Just stop responding. I think they'll get the message about the texting group sooner or later. But about the baby that you say is not cute, it's not the baby's fault. It just really isn't. Be as sweet to the baby as you possibly can when you see her. It's not her fault. You said she looks like an older woman in the face. I think maybe one day she'll grow into her face. I told you guys, I think it was yesterday, I had really, really big eyes when I was a baby. I grew into my eyes.
You still got big ass eyes.
But I grew into them, Steve. I did. Yeah. I did.
You don't grow into ugly.
I'm trying. Oh, this little baby. It's not her fault. Just leave the texting group. If that's really all you want to do, just leave there. To feel this way about an innocent child, I mean, I understand that. And it is, again, not the child's fault. What should you do? First and foremost, get out of the text group, okay? If they ask you what's wrong, just say you're really busy and you don't have time, okay?
Group ain't the problem.
Don't comment on the baby. Don't make any, disparaging remarks about the baby or anything like that. It's not the baby's fault. Leave the baby out of it, okay?
Baby don't need to be seen.
Yeah, the baby, leave the baby alone.
You trying to find the bright side and everything.
Yeah, I have to. And this is a baby, you guys.
Look at who it is.
All right,
I just want to say two things about the baby, then I'm going to let Tommy take over. Now, the fact that the baby look like an old woman that got nothing to do with this little Benjamin Butch-looking thing. You just put this bonnet on. You can put this little bonnet on this little Benjamin Butch-looking thing, and you want us to be all right with it. Now,
baby.
And then the second thing, Shirley, that's all I'm going to say, and then Tommy, you take it over. Okay. You said that the baby is on the picture and the baby never smiles.
Yeah, that's what it said in the letter, yeah.
That's cause she knows.
She found out.
She knows.
That baby found out she's ugly.
2 years old. How can she possibly know
She
that?
went by the mirror in the stroller in the mall. She know.
I'll be damned.
She looked over there and went, I'll be damned.
She's
That's
too,
me.
Steve.
I'll be damned. I know they ain't pushing me around this mall looking like this. I ain't got no lotion on. I ain't got this damn bonnet is crooked. My afro stuck on
Somebody
one
come
side.
tickle me. Come tickle me.
I'm sitting over here looking like a little man. If you don't
so
take
sad.
my ass to the house,
Yeah,
me in here.
maybe her friends can keep the baby and comb her
I'm
hair
sitting
and
up here
doll her
looking
up.
just like my daddy. And I'm a 2-year-old girl. What the hell I look like my father?
I thought you only had two things to say.
Okay, I'm sorry. Tommy gonna do the letter after we come back.
All right, listen. We're going to come back with part 2 of this letter. Steve's going to give Tommy his chance to respond to this letter. Subject, your baby isn't cute at all. We'll be back at 23 minutes after
Hell
the
no.
hour. Right after this.
In 2 years, I ain't got a compliment.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, come on, Steve. Let's recap today's strawberry letter. Subject, your baby is not cute at all. Wow.
Well, Tommy gonna take over this little baby that's shot.
Oh.
She's 2 years old. Yeah, she's
2
shot.
years old.
It's over.
This is so sad.
Shirley tried to relate to the fact that she had big eyes when she was a baby. And
I
she grew
did,
into her
and
eyes.
I did.
You
Steve.
didn't, Shirley. You didn't. You still got big ass eyes, and that leaves no hope for this baby growing up to be cute.
Oh.
That baby look like a little man right now.
Oh.
She finna look like a little old man later on.
She said
Okay.
older woman in the face.
Go ahead, Tommy.
All right. I think what we have here is a situation where I've been taught early on, eye for an eye, a tooth for a tooth. Fight fire with fire. You're going to have to fight ugly with some more ugly. Does that make sense so far?
Yes,
Yeah.
All right?
It do, man.
So when you see these ugly pictures coming, don't just sit there and look at it and keep on about your day. Come back with some more ugly. All right? When they send that baby picture out, boom, first one you hit back. Dennis Rodman. You gonna play your ugly card against their ugly card. Keep coming with it. As soon as they send another picture of that baby, oh, Lord, hit them back. Wicked Witch of the East. You just keep coming with more ugly.
What a world.
It's enough ugly people in this world that you can keep sending back via text that all these couples on this doggone text chat, I promise you, they are going to be saying, you've been doing what we've been wanting to be doing. How many ugly people do y'all know? You know a bunch of them. Send it. Send it up against these ugly babies.
Yeah.
Yes.
So
This ain't about the baby. It's about the parents that's sending the baby. The baby don't know we sending these ugly pictures back. Send some ugly pictures to fight these ugly. Uncle Steve, when you used to get baseball cards, didn't you trade them in with other baseball cards, whichever ones was good against the other one? Didn't you do that with your boys?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Ugly pictures
But Tommy.
require ugly more pictures.
Tommy.
Huh?
The parents think she's beautiful.
And if you send enough ugly pictures, they gonna get the picture.
Ugly people don't recognize beauty.
Yeah.
Send enough pictures and they'll get the picture. Your baby ugly. All right? And sometimes you might have to just blatantly come on out with it and just text back. Please don't send me no more of the ugly baby pictures.
Oh, no.
I've been
Yeah,
trying
that's it.
since the baby got here, but damn it, I
Thank
got
you,
to say
Tommy.
it now. Huh?
He said thank you.
Thank you.
Oh.
Thank
So
you.
you're
Making me
proud of him?
boy.
You're proud of him right
Hell
now?
yeah. One of the greatest things I've ever seen him do on radio.
What?
Ugly begots ugly, Shirley. You know?
But not if you don't know that they're ugly. They
But
think
but
their
that's the
baby is
problem,
cute.
Shirley. Even the people that own the baby don't know the baby ugly, and they probably ugly too. It ought to be a sin for two ugly people to get together, because you bring another
That's
ugly
what I'm
person into
talking
the world.
What
You know?
chance do the baby have?
None.
The baby don't have a chance. When two ugly people mate, they bring in another ugly one in the world.
Oh.
Okay? Now, the baby don't know she ugly or he ugly yet. They don't know that yet.
No.
Okay,
It's a
and
girl.
don't tickle.
Oh,
And what the
yes,
last
you
thing?
do.
Wait, on. The
It's a
last
girl.
thing you want to do is tickle a ugly baby. Do you know what you finna get?
What?
You finna get some
I hate
funny
you.
ass ugly now. That's what you finna get. You got funny ugly falling out the doggone stroller. Do you hear me? Tickle a ugly baby and see what pop up.
Oh, poor baby.
I understand, Shirley. And don't have no mirrors and stuff in that baby room. Well, let it time go by before they got to see themselves.
Sneak up on her.
Don't let the baby, when they brush their teeth in the morning, don't look in the mirror. Don't do that. Don't worry, don't do that. Brush their teeth, turn their head the other way. But comb this baby hair. Get them as pretty ugly as you can. Comb their hair, wash their face, put some lotion on, get them ready for school. That's as pretty ugly as you can get.
She said her afro is lopsided and it's
Straighten
dry
that
all
up.
the time.
Or put a wig on the baby. That might hit.
A wig on a 2-year-old?
They got baby wigs now, Shirley.
Hey, we what else we got? She 2.
They got baby
really
wig.
stupid.
Get her a baby wig and do it like
A
that.
what? A baby what?
A baby wig. You get a baby wig on them. Trust me, that baby gonna look a whole lot better than the way they looking now.
You still proud? I'm just checking, Uncle.
Yeah.
You still happy with your nephew?
Well,
right now?
you know,
Uh-huh.
I got it. I want to say thank you, man. You made me proud.
What?
All right, sir.
Yeah,
All
you
right,
made
sir.
me proud. He said some stuff that I would have said. Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sometimes you have to do it like that. That ain't our problem. We are not supporting ugly children.
Give me my money back. Give me my donation right back.
All
Not
ugly
gonna
baby
do it.
stand up.
You guys are so wrong. Listen, post your comments on today's Strawberry Letter at Steve Harvey FM on Instagram and Facebook, and check out the Strawberry Letter podcast on demand. Now, coming up at 46 after the hour, a vegan sues Burger King over impossible meatless Whoppers. We will tell you about that right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Well, a bunch of vegans, have you guys heard about this story? A bunch of vegans are suing Burger King because they want to have their Impossible Burgers their way. Now, they want them pristine, without any meat residue on the grill, all of that, okay? Philip Williams just filed a class action lawsuit claiming that Burger King advertises the Impossible Burger as a vegan alternative to his meat burgers, yet they're all cooked on the same grill. Williams says his burger was contaminated by meat products. He bought the burger in question in Atlanta. Williams also notes that there have been numerous complaints posted online by outraged vegans. Williams not only wants damages, he wants the judge to order Burger King to stop cooking Impossible Burgers and the regular burgers on the same grill. What do you guys think about that? Does he have a point or not?
Everybody
Man,
like
get out
this
of here
burger.
with that.
Yeah,
Hell no.
I eat Whoppers.
Uh-huh. Well, yeah, he got some of your Whopper.
All
and
they
his,
saying, all
his
Burger
Impossible
King
Burger.
is saying is that we have the Impossible Burger.
Yeah.
They ain't told you nothing else. They got them. And where the hell you want them to cook at?
It's possible for you to carry your ass somewhere and get you something else to eat. That's possible. too.
Hell yeah. That's what's possible.
Yeah.
And it's also possible that don't nobody give a damn about this but you.
Yeah.
Well, you know, he said a lot of people are outraged about this because they do not want their plant-based meat
Don't
to
you
be
can't
cooked on
go
the same
to
grill.
a meat plant. Why are you at Burger King trying to get a damn Impossible Burger?
Exactly.
They've been serving the same flame broiled burger for years. I used to
Yeah.
work there.
You
Okay.
Now you talking
Oh,
about
let me ask you this.
where are
When
they
you
gonna
scrape the-
put the damn meat?
They're going to have to get a
Let
whole
me ask
new
you,
grill.
when you
That's
scrape the
probably what
grill
he
down,
wants.
when you scrape the grill down and that
There
fire
is
hit
no
it, ain't you done
scraping the
burnt
grill at
everything
Burger
off?
King, dog.
Huh? What'd you say?
There is no flat grill at Burger King.
No,
You
but I'm
put
talking about
those
that.
patties on a rack.
Right.
They
But
go
do
on
you
the
scrape that
and
rack?
They roll across a flame.
Right, they walk off
No,
flame,
you have
right?
to wash it.
Oh, you have to
Yeah,
clean
they
it.
walk
Okay.
off flame.
Well,
Yeah, you
Mr.
clean it.
He's mad because he
Hey,
said,
man, he's at a meat restaurant wanting a vegan dish.
yeah.
Burger King is the name of this place. It's ridiculous, man. If you want to be a vegan, that's an absolutely wonderful choice that you've made. Don't make everybody require everybody to service you at a meat-eating place and you vegan.
Yeah.
Take your vegan ass somewhere where they put only vegan items on the grill.
Yeah.
They got that Impossible Burger somewhere else. What is you at Burger King mad because they put it on the open flame? That's
he
what
liked
they
that
do.
burger, though, huh? He likes that burger, though. That's what it is. He likes it.
Yeah.
All right. Well, coming up, that's it. You heard it. Coming up at the top of the hour, a dad shares his 10-year-old daughter's pricey Christmas list. We'll talk about that right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Well, guys, about now, a lot of kids start making out their Christmas lists, what they want for Christmas. One father wound up really shocked at the list of stuff his 10-year-old just requested for Christmas. Father who goes by the name of A. Johnson412, A_Johnson412 on Twitter, just shared his daughter's handwritten Christmas list, which contained a lot of pricey items, like an iPhone 11, for instance. AirPods, a MacBook Air, a pair of Gucci sliders, a Chanel purse, pink
Grown folk gifts.
I was getting ready to say, this sounds like my Christmas list.
That or just maybe watch a lot of music videos.
Yeah, pink Pumas, a real bunny, essential oils, and even $4,000. Now, this is a 10-year-old's list. The dad captioned the list, "My 10-year-old daughter must be out of her mind with this Christmas list." Yeah. But, hey, that's what she wanted, so that's what she put on the list. She doesn't understand.
What you ought to get her ass is that bunny.
The real bunny?
Get that. That's it.
What about the
That's
iPhone
it.
11?
You're getting the damn bunny.
Can't have a phone older than you.
Right.
You 10, phone 11.
Yeah, you 10 and you got the iPhone 11. That don't make no sense.
Your phone is older than you?
Yeah. Hell no.
Did you guys ever put anything outrageous on your Christmas lists?
No.
Hell no.
When you were little?
I knew what my dad was going to do.
We didn't do that. Yeah.
Dog,
I never did
I was hoping to get this one damn item I wanted. Outrageous. What the last thing I need to do is piss him off.
You can't come in there.
Oh, you crazy. You must not want a damn thing then. No.
I wish I had.
No.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't play no games with my father. What you want for Christmas? Well, a bike. We ain't get no bike this year. What else you want? Okay, cool. I just want something else.
Yeah.
And then the next year I got the bike, so I was cool. We ain't got no bike this year. What else you want?
And they cheap now. Bikes is cheap now. It's like
they was cheap
then. Because kids don't go outside. They stay outside on their. They stay inside on their iPhone 11.
They do not go outside. You can't tell them you're gonna make me mad and you ain't gonna be able to go outside.
No.
That means nothing.
Oh yeah, they don't go outside, Steve. No.
They do not go outside.
So bikes is cheap because of that?
Well, I mean, that's one of the reasons. I mean, when you really think about it, how many people you actually see kids riding bikes these days? Yeah, you don't see that. You see way more adults now riding bikes than kids.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's kind of crazy. I guess I don't.
I told my nephew we'll get some trash under the tree. He said, "What tree?" He don't even know what that is.
Yeah. He didn't know what the tree was.
I said, go get the trash from under the tree out there in Mama yard. What tree?
I love your family, Junior.
You'll get your behind out there and go get this trash. They don't go out there.
Yeah, kids, they're on their, they play their games, their video games, or they're on their iPhones or their iPads. They do not go outside like we used to.
You could buy a phone, an iPad, and some gift cards, and they don't care after that.
Yeah, they're happy.
They're happy, man.
Yeah, all I wanted was dolls and clothes, and I got that. So I was cool, and I loved going outside. But
I wanted toys.
They don't care about
any
clothes,
kind of
nothing. They don't care
Oh my
nothing.
That damn big wheel, when they came out with that big wheel.
Clothes.
Boy.
With the big wheel.
Woo!
Oh, no. Dolls? Oh, my goodness. Yeah, but, Steve, it's an amazing thing. That's why, a lot of kids have weight issues and things like that because they don't move around like we did, and stuff. So it's quite different.
Wow.
Yeah, it's quite different.
I didn't
Here
know
go the
bikes
one,
were
Shirley.
cheap
Here go the
because
one
of
I
that. That
wanted.
makes sense, though.
Uh-huh. What'd you say, Tommy?
Here go the one I wanted. I wanted roller skates that you skate in the skating rink. I wanted those.
Mm-hmm.
So I told my dad I wanted some roller skates. I didn't go in detail.
Uh-huh.
He get me the ones you have outside that you still have your shoe on.
Yeah.
And just slip it on top of the skate.
Yes,
It brace on.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
That.
Was it the one with the metal wheels?
Uh-huh.
A little key.
Yeah.
A little key. Tighten it up.
Yes. All right, coming up, more music, more fun, more shenanigans on the Steve Harvey Morning Show. We'll be back at 20 minutes after the hour, right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Representative Eric Swalwell seemed to pass gas live on national TV, but MSNBC says, as it turns out, it was apparently a studio mug. The California congressman was doing an interview at MSNBC's Hardball with host Chris Matthews. You know him, Steve. And while he was going on and on about Ukraine, then you heard something that sounded like he passed gas live on the air. Take a listen.
Chris, so far, the evidence is uncontradicted that the president used taxpayer dollars to ask the Ukrainians to help him cheat an election.
That ain't no damn mug right there.
That's potato salad.
That's what he did. That's what he did.
That ain't no
Because he was lying.
Yeah.
Because he was lying.
Yeah.
Flatulence.
That's potato salad. Do that
He
all
lied, and his butt said, I can't hold the truth no more.
Yeah.
Well, Representative Swalwell.
You lying out your mouth, but the truth gonna come out your ass.
Even the representative even paused a moment right afterward in what many viewed as an acknowledgement of the ripped gas. And of course, it was soon started to trend everywhere on Twitter as a result. However, sorry to disappoint the conspiracy theorists, guys. Chris Matthews says it was a hashtag hardball mug scraping across the desk.
No, that wasn't.
That ain't what that was.
Nah, we heard that. Black people know.
Yeah. Everybody know. Hell, he knew. You saw the look on his face.
All right, more of the Steve Harvey Morning Show
Soon
and
as
some
it went
trending
out, he
news.
went, I beat that.
Coming up at 33 minutes after the hour, right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Bill Gates, guys, is once again the richest person in the world. On Friday, Bill Gates surprised Amazon CEO Jeff Bezos to reclaim the title of the richest person in the world with a net worth of, you ready for this number? Guess it, Steve.
I would probably think about 184 billion.
Well, some parts of that you got right. 110 billion. $110 billion. Billion with a B.
Well, Jeff
How much the
Bezos
guy from
had
Amazon got?
170, but probably what happened, huh?
He got a divorce. Remember? He got a divorce.
So they split it.
Oh, there you go. There you go.
So how much does Bill Gates have?
$110 billion. Now, this is
That's
according
all?
to Bloomberg. That's all? I know you didn't fix your mouth to say that's all.
Yeah, that's how I hate to talk.
Yeah.
That's all he
That's
got,
it?
110 billion?
Yeah.
Damn, I thought he had some paper.
Yeah. He's not doing good, Steve.
You know, Jeff Bezos had 170 billion. I thought you was gonna top that. You know, then he got divorced. That's the only reason you number one.
Bill Gates has regained the lead because Microsoft shares are up nearly 48% this year. That's where the money's coming in.
Can I tell you, he's not the richest man in the world. Y'all have to stop.
Is it? Oh, why you say that?
He's the richest man in America.
In America? Oh, okay.
They're nowhere near the richest man in the world. You don't understand. They don't have a tax system in the Middle East. There's no tracing these people's money. They have unforeseen money. You can't trace the Saudis' money. They have unforeseen money. You can't imagine the money these cats got in Abu Dhabi. You can't imagine it. You just can't. So there's no tax system. They be laughing. I was in a meeting over there, and somebody said Jeff Bezos was the richest person in the world with 170 billion. 5 of them dudes at the table started laughing.
Why? Because
And
that was absurd to them.
And let me tell you something. Obviously, I was by far the poorest person
At the
this damn table. Because that 170 had my undivided attention. I went, woo! That's the man right there. They started laughing. That is nothing.
That's not
they
it.
was talking about what their uncle got and what he got. The other dude was pointing at them and said, "You made that. You made that last year."
Wow.
I said, "Okay, these dudes is on one." No, he's Bill Gates, the richest person in America.
Can't be in the world.
110
He
billion.
commented on his wealth response to Senator Elizabeth Warren's proposed wealth tax. Gates said he has paid more than $10 billion and would even pay $20 billion in taxes, but having to pay $100 billion, he would have to see what he had left over. All right, coming up, our last break of the day, and of course, some closing remarks from the one and only Steve Harvey at 49 minutes after the hour, right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, Steve, here we are, our last break of the day. We need you like never before. Please send us home.
Hey,
with
you
some
know what I want to
closing
do?
remarks. Yes.
I shared this with you all. Now, what I want to do is I kind of shared this with you all, but I think I should really share it with everybody. I was reading something today. You know, I try to every day. I don't make it every day, but I try to have a morning meditation. I try to do morning meditation. I really try to just become a better person, you know. And it's in doing so, you know, you got to really start really checking yourself and trying to find the things that can move you into a better place. Tommy sent me something on the phone after I shared with him what I'm about to share with you all. And it's a plaque that says, "I'm slowly becoming the person that I should have been a long time ago." And that's really what this is about. And I want to talk to you about that. That I'm slowly becoming the person that I should have been a long time ago. The part of that statement, though, is for me to be who I am now, I had to, and we all had to go through what we went through to be who we are today. But man, don't you oftentimes wish you had gotten it right sooner? I know you're not supposed to live your life with regrets, man. But as we all start becoming the person that you should have been a long time ago, I'm going to give you some information that's going to help you because it helped me. During my morning meditation, I was reading something. And I'm not going to read it to you exactly the way it read to me, but I'm going to share it with you. I'm going to put it in my own words to help you understand something. I was reading something about how God feels about us when we desire and seek out things more than we do him. They call those things idols. I guess you know, you've heard old people say you don't worship idols and stuff. It's not just talking about a gold statue or something like that. It's talking about anything that you place of more significance than your creator. Anything that you're after and you seek and you put more value on than your relationship with your creator, that's just an idol. Whether it's money or whatever it is, you know. It could be any number of things. But here's what really messes up a lot of blessings, man. And this was so happening to me, and I read this morning, and it sort of, it just jacked me up all day, but in a good way. And I'm going to share with you, I'm going to just paraphrase it. And it was telling me that when you are so determined to get your own way, and you all have been there, when you just want your own way, you end up blocking God out of your consciousness. Because see, when you seek your own way, your own understanding, your own goals, your own mindset, you're taking God out of the equation. So what he wants us to do, instead of going about your purpose, pursuing some single-minded goal that you might have, he really would prefer that you talk to him about it. So before you go out, set full scale on these goals, dreams, aspirations that you might have, he really wants you to talk to him about it. Because what he wants you to do when you talk to him is to allow his presence to shine in your pursuit of it. But now here's the cold part. When you talk to him about it and tell him what your goals and everything it is, and you allow him to put his presence to shine his light on your pursuit. He's shining the light on it so you can see it from his perspective. See, God wants you to see what his plan is, because if the goal that you're going for, if it fits into God's plans for you, then God will help you get there. But if it's not in God's plan for you, if you're doing something that ain't in his will for you, this is the hard part. If it's contrary to his will for you, do you know what he does? This is how good God is, man. Do you know that he don't punish you for that? He don't get mad at you about it. You know what I read? It says that he gradually will change the desire of your heart. Did you hear me? He don't get mad at you when you decide to go your way and pursue this dream. What he does is he just gradually changes your heart so you can see it his way, so you can get to where he's trying to get you to. Because his plan way better than the one you got. But if you don't ever come to that understanding, man, if you fight that, like I've done so many times, if you go against his will, you fighting against the grain, man. Wouldn't it be so much slicker if you took all your dreams and aspirations and goals to your creator, told him about it, and then listened to him and let him help you in your pursuit of it? Because in your pursuit of whatever it is you want, he'll put a light on it, he'll put some grace on it, and what that will do is it'll help you in your pursuit of it. And if it's not the will that he wanted you to be on in the first place, he'll just gradually change your heart till you see it his way. Man, now if that ain't some grace and some mercy right there, I don't know what is, man. I hope y'all understood what I just tried to say to you. I really do. Get to him first and foremost. Talk to him about it before you strike out. Then the rest of your life will fall into place, piece by piece. And that's what's starting to happen to me. It took me too long to get here, but I'm slowly becoming the person I should have been a long time ago. God, dog. That's it.
All right,
oh, drop it.
That was good, Steve.
Yeah,
man.
That really helped
wow,
me.
Steve,
today.
that was powerful. It really was.
That helped me today, man. I hope that helps people.
Yes.
Words, baby, words.
Help me.
Mm-hmm. If it helps you, it's going to help us.
Yeah. Well, y'all have a great weekend.
Thanks for sharing. For all Steve Harvey contests, no purchase necessary, void where prohibited. Participants must be legal U.S. residents at least 18 years old unless otherwise stated. For complete contest rules, visit SteveHarveyFM.com.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.